Baby, I'm here with the world champ. I'm
How's it
here with
going,
the
guys?
world champ. Let's get it. Frank Castle, Andrew the ball, and we're ready to go. We're
We're
ready to
gonna
go.
have Sin Shenron versus SSG Black Trunks. It's gonna be a cool matchup. Let's go ahead and
Yep,
introduce it.
control versus, I guess, mid range. But Sinchan has the advantage of playing pretty aggressively if he
Yep.
so
So they're
chooses.
starting off here. Looks like Sin won the dice roll. Who do you got in this matchup?
On this matchup, Sinchan,
Sin Shenron.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? What do you
I
think?
I don't know. I mean, I think everybody's gonna have sideboard cards for Sin Shenron,
Exactly, especially Black. Black
especially
has some
Black.
pretty crazy answers to Sinchan. I get that.
I wonder if he's going all in his sideboard and playing
Yes.
the Flash. I like that card a lot. So that one doesn't let them use their leader effect.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah.
that gives you a whole nother turn. So I wonder how
Right.
much he's siding. Maybe petrification for the 9 drop, stuff like that. We'll see what he has in store.
As far as
But I
Sin,
do also think Sin's probably favored. Yellow just does well against black.
yeah.
So we'll see.
My favorite card in Shenron is like the 4 drop dragon.
Hmm.
The one that comes out right after that that just rests the leader, just keeps them rested. That's low-key so important in some of these decks, especially
Yes.
decks that want to swing in order to do their effect,
Yeah.
which isn't always the case, but it's pretty great.
It's not super important on the front side for the
Hmm.
Trunks leader because he doesn't need to attack too much.
Exactly, right, right, right.
But obviously he wants to get aggressive here.
Also, Trunks, one cool thing about this Trunks leader is that he actually has like built-in removal with that Spirit Boost. I wonder
Yes.
if he's playing that.
I think
I
he might
wonder
have.
if he's
I think
using it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's in for
Do you
sure.
like the 2 drop Unison Bardock as S4, or do you like the one that comes with this deck, the Kai one?
I think the Kai one is the
Yeah.
one to go. It gets markers quicker and
Yes.
it's able to awaken you quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a +1, same
Is
as
there
Movement.
exactly? Yeah.
So here we're seeing his swing with leader. I wonder if he's swinging into the 10k or the leader. Probably the 10k. Doesn't want to give his opponent life. He wants to drag this game.
Yeah. Exactly. You just want to see the tap six.
Got the 9
Yeah.
drop, so he's gonna bring that down this turn. Yeah, so he got the Riptide. So yeah, we're just seeing the standard Sin Shenron play. Turn 1 ball, turn 2 9 drop.
Yep.
So this is pretty much what you should expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. We'll see what
Here,
happens here.
yep. And here comes my boy. And again, I love this card coming down right now. Just his ability to control leaders
Yeah.
is so underrated. And then obviously you go in the 9 drop, like Andrew said.
Right now we're gonna slam that bad boy down. Force our opponent to deal with it.
Yep.
I definitely enjoy Sin Shenron right now. It's one of the decks that I have built. I like it
Hmm.
over the Trunks Vegeta.
Yeah.
I think it has a better place in
Oh,
the just that
really?
inevitability.
Okay. So we
Um,
have a traitor in our midst,
yeah,
not picking the Vegeta leader. You hate to see it.
he's just not it for it for me, guys. Sorry to
No, I get it.
sacrifice. He's good though, but not the same.
No, Sunshine isn't say like
So he
the
is actually swinging here.
well,
Okay.
he untaps it.
No. Interesting, but you don't have to, right? You could
Yeah,
just
yeah,
leave your
yeah.
opponent at high life, deny them as many
Right.
resources as possible until you get to that later turn of the game.
I see what
So
you
I tend to play the deck very defensively. And
yes, yes.
so like to say turtle mode. I take no actions that benefit my opponent. So he's just gonna sit on this right now. It looks like he has the unison in hand, which is nice. So he's gonna get that turn 4 awaken.
And one cool thing about this, even though it's kind of it's best of one, obviously, but
Mm.
that sideboard really helps against a deck like Shenron, just like Andrew was saying, because you're really running a 65 card deck. So
Yes.
your a lot of the cards in your main board, you're usually just taking out for
Yeah.
something you might need. For example, against Shenron, if you're playing this matchup and you're playing black, maybe max power, maybe petrification, who knows? There's a lot of cards that you can use.
Yeah, and just a very weak turn from David there. He didn't seem to have any answer to the 9 drop on that
Hmm.
turn.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Maybe he doesn't want to remove it just yet. Doesn't want to let his
Right.
opponent draw more cards, give him more options. He's not under a lot of pressure right now. Sin Shenron doesn't. This version, I'm not sure which version Nick is playing, but most likely he's not playing the aggressive version.
It
So,
doesn't seem no, yeah.
I'm seeing Forbidden Power. I'm
Hmm.
seeing, the 9 drop. I'm seeing more of like the slower version. So I don't think that he's gonna be under much pressure. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm
I
wrong.
know, yeah.
And I'm completely wrong.
Yeah. The thing is too with Sunshine, it's hard to play against because yeah, you can remove the stuff, you can prepare for it, but they're gonna draw off of it, you
Yeah.
know? They're actually gonna plus a little and yeah, they get to start over, but it's not the end of the world for Sunshine players.
And as we can see there, we see why he didn't want to deal with the 9 drop. He held up the petrification.
Yes.
So now he's gonna turn off that Cinch General for next
Hmm.
turn and probably remove it all at once so that his opponent doesn't get card advantage.
Right.
But he's also playing the aggressive plan, which now makes sense why he was attacking.
Hmm.
So as we kind of start to see more of these decks, I kind of see more of the game plan they're going for. So this in general is trying to put the burners on, you know. Tapping 6 is a afterthought.
Yeah. Exactly. No.
Trying
Yeah.
to kill
That's
you way
true.
soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I like about Centurion too, because they can really kind of change speeds, go to different gears depending on who he's playing against, and maybe he wants to go aggro, and he has the ability to do so with Centurion.
yes. Okay, so he copied the 4 drop. Now he's going to use that auto to KO the rest and KO the 1 drop. So
Yep.
he basically turned off his opponent's pull left turn.
Hmm.
This is huge because look at this board. It's already starting to
Yeah.
to mass up. He did turn off the 9 drop, but he's taking pressure. You know, this is not it's not comfortable right now.
And the next turn, I wonder if he's going the 4 drop unison route to help himself awaken, or if he's actually going to be. Because with 4 energy, you actually can do so much in Centurion because you go so tall for so cheap,
Hmm.
which is something I love as far as my playstyle is going as tall for as cheap as you humanly can. And
Black
that's something
doesn't have great
Centurion can do.
answers for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Black doesn't have like the violent rays. They
Hmm.
don't have the Vegeta unison of
Right.
fury. They don't have stuff to punish you
What's
for
the
going.
policeman negate again? What's that? There's a negate in black.
Oh, protector.
Yeah, but that's only like 5K for each
Yeah,
like battle card swing, right?
that's
So like
unfortunate.
yeah. So the floodgates, like you said, aren't great. You do have now
The pan.
the pan,
Yeah,
obviously, but it doesn't really even negate the attack. And you have triple strikers in Shenron that
yeah,
can just go through a lot of good attacks.
yeah. That's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Especially playing against yellow, they're going to have cooler. So if you're
Hmm.
relying on that, it might not even be enough. But he's leaving up an energy here.
You mean the second SCR
Yes.
and Shenron? Yeah.
I just feel like Trunks just has a tougher time catching up in these games because
Yeah.
it's a more mid-rangey, slower deck.
Hmm.
It really wants to grind value out
Yeah.
of its warp with the leader effect, and it can't really do that against this version of Shinsenron.
Yeah, and that's one thing again really like about Trunks is because he's playing cards from his warp. So that's kind of like getting a second hand in a lot of ways.
Um, so this is Trunks' third turn.
Yep.
Let's see what he's up to. He played a Searcher. Maybe just wants to use that energy before he awakens. Let's see what he has lined up here. I'm expecting some type of overwhelm into a thwarting just to kind of start,
Yeah.
get rid of that 9 drop, start applying pressure back.
And that's the thing, you have to wait until maybe turn 2 if a lot of things go right for you. Hopefully turn 3, probably turn 3 if you want thwarting, but that's the thing I like about Gogeta, that he can do it so early and plus so much. So
Yeah,
it's hard to pick between this and Gogeta, but
yeah, it's tough. It's tough for sure. Now, I wonder if Nick's gonna take the line of phasing. Let's say thwarting does come down, it's probably a general play.
2 for thwarting? Oh yeah.
You're right, but he also
Uh-huh.
has Meki Kaburo.
What's up?
So if he plays the
Oh yes.
Unison next turn, he can lock it permanently, and
Yeah.
then his opponent cannot play another because of the
And it's got
Unison.
unique, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's an interesting play line. Sometimes you just want to let that first one through, maybe block it with the barrier blocker.
Yeah. Because now what? You're just plus oneing, drawing every turn and
I have no
locking
clue
it.
what that
Yeah.
card is. Yep, he's explaining it to his opponent. If you want to go over and check. I don't know that orc. Oh, it's a token. Oh, okay, okay. That's the Poutine. That's a Poutine token. Okay. That's the Shadow Realm token that
Oh, okay,
Poutine
cool.
plays. That
Okay,
makes
okay.
more sense.
Okay. I was like, is that John Elway? What's going on?
We got a surprise card.
Starting putting football cards as it stands.
So that's the token for Poutine, guys. All right. Okay, so he's using Poutine. Poutine's a pretty big attacker, but it's still not dealing with the 9 drop.
Yeah.
So I wonder how he's going. Oh, and he has Power of a Super Saiyan. Oh, the one of. Love to see it.
That card is so good. I love that card.
Broken.
It's just yellow, just
And
has
does he have the Poutine too? See?
nah.
Okay. And he combos out of the leader swing,
Yep.
it looks like.
Just combos the
He
dragon.
combos out of the leader swing, rests the Poutine, making her a lot less of a threat. And here comes the Thwarton. Here comes the Thwarton.
Boarding is Zersky.
Going at leader, warping his 9 drop. See if he elects to block or how he does this. He does block. Okay. 30k blocker. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Pretty good. This is a very tight game by both players. He's using the Poutine's effect. You draw a card, restand the Poutine. I think she gets plus 25 or
Yeah. Also remember on the swing with the thwarting, for those of you, the effect does go before the blocker.
yes. So he does elect to just out combo the attack. Says, I'm not gonna haze your thwarting.
Yeah.
Probably gonna just lock it forever. And that's just
So
gonna
you
take
think he is going for the unison play turn four?
I
I mean,
think
I like that a
I
lot.
think he wants to awaken, yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's just hard for black to get through that unison.
Hmm. I think it's something that you keep on your sideboard, and that's why I like best of one sideboard.
Yeah.
It's because you can put two unisons
Hmm.
on one of your sideboard, one of your main, and just switch it up depending on who you're playing against.
Yeah.
And I can see Meki being one of those. It just locks your opponent out
Yeah, I
completely.
definitely think for any type of best of one tournaments, this is the best format for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I preferred over the best of three, just because of variance. Like you don't get to adapt, right? So you look at your
Yeah.
opponent's leader, you don't know if he's playing the slow
Yeah.
Shenron, the aggro
Yeah.
Shenron, right? So you don't get that extra game to know that information. And then sometimes you play a deck that just has some variance, or
Hmm.
you just draw
It's like this
poorly.
matchup where we're seeing somebody that's playing very kind of defensively, and then
Yeah.
that turn three could have been.
Here we go. Here comes the unison, and this is just so brutal to come back from.
Yep. Wait, what is that? That's a Meki?
That's the
What is
Mickey.
look different?
That's like a winner promo.
Oh, okay, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
It's a nice looking one.
Yeah,
And
it looks nice. I was like, what?
as you can see, Nick has his deck fully foiled out. He
Hmm.
came to play Shenron in
Yeah,
style,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
as you should.
Yeah.
SPR's winner promos. Let's go.
It's such a cool deck. Like literally, it's getting support almost like every set.
Right. Yeah. This deck is just it's firing on all
Yeah.
cylinders right now. And now he can just kind of just take out that Poutine. His opponent can't defend it.
Yep. Now he's just like Andrew said, locking. He's probably gonna lock down the
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah, lock down the thwarting.
It's no longer.
Now it's got blocker. Every time you or once per turn, when you remove a marker from it, you're gonna lock down something from your opponent.
So he elects to look at the top five on the front, doing the search rather than doing the draw on the
Hmm.
backside. So I guess he's looking for specific shadow dragons to
Yeah,
add to his hand. So he's
because
just
you draw one swing, right?
correct.
Yeah.
So you can either awaken first, get that draw two, and then draw a random card, or do a search.
I have a question: how much do you like the old Sin Shenron Secret Rare, the one that's like $2 right now? Like I really like that. 'Cause it's how hard it is to remove them. Or do you like the Unison for the Empower
I'm a
that goes
unison
over
guy.
this? Are you really?
I'm a big
Okay.
unison guy.
That Unison, by the way,
So
really
good.
underrated right now.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about, it's the Mira or which is
It's
it?
the
What's the
mirror.
character?
Uh,
These Xeno characters, I have
It's
no idea what they are.
Mira
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or something. It's
Yes.
Android.
Yeah.
So it's meant to be played in the black Android decks, but also in yellow decks, and it's a 4 cost unison
Uh-huh.
for
Yeah.
Shincharon
It's a
Awaken.
great turn five. I
Yeah,
mean, it's a great thing to
it,
do
it
right after this. And
yeah.
then turn six, obviously, you have your leader ultimate, as I call it.
I mean, it's just the Empower just turns it on, right?
Yeah.
Your Meki Kabura tends
Yeah.
to live. I mean, it comes down with 5
Yeah.
markers, and then all of a sudden this guy comes down and he's killing you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So one of my play lines that I like to do is like that I've done before is like I'll take up the Meki Kabura unison,
Hmm.
go to 5. Sometimes I'll attack and block with it. I'll leave it at 4 markers.
Yeah.
Then I'll tuck one under the next turn. -4, take something, swing with it. Play the new unison empower.
Yeah.
So now it's got 5 markers. -4, tap
Because you
your
get the
energy.
one right. Yeah.
Exactly. And then
Oh
go
my
for a game.
gosh.
Brutal play
You
line.
really are sure.
Brutal play line. Yeah, that unison just being able to tap the energy is just so nasty.
I really like this. Like I like that it's a theme deck. I
Mhm.
like that it's a deck they built. It
Yes.
doesn't have a lot of cards that don't belong in it. Like
Yes.
I think it's cool to have
I
that
think
variance in the game.
I
Yeah.
think this and U7 are probably your best team decks
Yep.
right now.
That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They follow a very
Yeah.
strict.
I mean, there's other ones, obviously, but yeah.
It's just a very strict count of
Yeah.
a certain tag.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
U7, Shadow Dragon, and that's a
Yeah.
big
That makes the deck really fun. Or the game in general.
yeah. So let's see what he does here. Interesting choice that he decided to not swing with leader first before
Hmm.
playing a battle card because
Because you can.
now he opens himself up to this block. Tap your leader. Now
Yeah.
you're getting denied that value. I'm not sure if that was the correct play by David Wood because now he doesn't get to swing with his leader. So let's see how this goes. The good thing about about Trunk Zeno is that he has a lot of leaking pressure with these
Yeah.
play
'Cause-
from warp because he doesn't have to use his hand size to apply.
Exactly. And then once you have so much energy, you can utilize it. And like you said, it's like a second hand in your warp.
Yep.
It reminds me of sometimes King Piccolo or Vegex, where
Yeah.
you have, oh, I have 9 cards in hand, when really I have like 12 cards in
Yeah.
hand because Piccolo's got his hand in his life, or like
Exactly.
Vegex has maybe these Kais on the board. So like
Yes. These
I do
extra
like that a lot. Yeah,
resources.
yeah, yeah. I like that a lot about Trunks. Obviously, when they were building and designing Trunks, they were like, we gotta make him cost something. We can't build Vegex again, so
Yes, for sure. He's slower,
yeah,
but he
yeah, yeah,
plays
yeah,
the late
yeah.
game really well. He's more of the mid-range player, you know,
Yes.
for those players that want to take it to turn 5, turn 6. Okay, so here,
Is that
okay,
the SR Trunks?
no, that's the pay 2 warp a barrier
Oh yeah.
draw card.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's gonna take out the 30K. I don't know if that has double strike. I forget.
No, it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah.
Let's see what it does. Oh,
This is the duel. This is the first attack with that guy,
the
right?
second
Oh, it's
attack.
the second one. Okay, so he gets to
You
grab
shuffle
three
it
other,
back.
up to 3 other battle cards. Yep. Put him into the draw.
And I wonder does he have any answers to Sin Shenron's tab 6? Is I don't think he's gonna
No.
apply enough pressure before we get there, honestly. Okay, here comes a haze.
So well, right now he has to worry about the turn 5 for from
Right now,
Shinron
yeah,
first of all.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, he's talking about the fact that he's tapped out.
Yeah.
I'm smelling a pan. I'm
Yeah.
smelling a pan.
Well, how many battle cards we got? Three. Yeah.
3 right now. So as soon as he plays something else, as soon as he
Right.
plays whatever he wants to attack
Mhm.
with, right? So let's see. Let's see what he starts with.
If I was Shin, I wouldn't be worried about the pet honestly, but
No, you don't have to be worried about it.
yeah.
You're still in a great spot, but I think he took such an aggressive line because of that
Hmm.
reason.
Yeah. And it's to the point now that, yep, here comes the 4 drop, locking down the leader, and then you have the unison locking down the thwarting, and it's just
It's just so hard to break through.
slowly, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's just so hard.
Slow advantage.
This is like the Great Wall of Sintren.
Yeah.
Not to
And
mention
it
get
doesn't seem like much. It's only, what, 2 battle cards right now, but they're doing a lot of work. I mean, it's one battle card in the unison, I mean, but
okay. So here comes another 9 drop.
yep,
That guy has to be dealt with.
exactly. Yeah. You have just an active cold bloodlust.
Yep. See if he takes the slower line here going into the trunks or
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I would swing at the drunks right now.
like it too. It's
Yeah,
more
it's a dual attacker.
he
Oh,
going
I think he's going for life, yeah.
going for life. Maybe as a triple striker. He's a triple striker.
A lot of times too, you can swing at their life just to watch them combo out and waste your resources. Just because, like, if you swing at the trunks, maybe he just lets it die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if he's going for life, maybe the other player can just think, okay, he might have a kill turn right now. Let me
Yeah.
just to spook him
Playing extra safe. I
out of
agree.
what, 3 cards in hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Playing around that triple striker makes sense. But that was a costly out combo.
Yeah.
That's
Three.
super
Yeah. I
combo
mean,
one and
yeah.
2 cards.
And now obviously on this side of the leader, he gets to stand up all his dragons,
Oh yeah.
which for the most part they have blocker. They're pretty defensive.
This is that's 2 energy used. He has 3 up. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, now he has how to combo this too
Mm-hmm.
if he wants to keep playing around. And next turn, Sin Shenron's at 6.
One, yeah, exactly. And one cool thing about this Trunks deck, he does have the clone again. Oh, actually, would it have Barret? It wouldn't have blocker if he uses a clone again right
No,
now because of the, oh, right. Never mind.
and it's turned on.
Never mind. Yeah.
Okay, so combo.
Yeah, this is when the taxing starts. Now he's just
Now it's just kind of like
hitting his hand. Yep.
whittling him down.
Yeah.
Sin Shenron is a very, very strong deck going first.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Oh yeah, going first.
It
Exactly.
feels
Yeah.
like you don't have much time to really apply the pressure you need to between the hazes, between the Mecha Kubora unison.
Yeah, now we're playing in his home turf since general.
Correct.
Once you get to turn 5 and 6, because I don't think Trunks, unless he's playing any other weird cards, has a lot of late game finishers that.
I mean, you don't have 10 drop Fu
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. Yeah.
10 drop Fu is not a card anymore.
That was the play.
That was our out. Alright, so he's gonna play a 1 drop, sack that off, play another 30K. Here, the Omega Shenron. Let's see what he decides to copy. He could copy the Haze. combo off a card, represent a double strike. He's going for the crit. Because if you copy the haze, you
Yeah.
can get rid of. Oh, he just wants.
Okay. He just
Okay.
wants them out.
Okay.
Ooh, you called it. You called it. That was on point with the
It doesn't
world
really
champ.
matter much
No, it
anymore.
does
So
not.
that
It
was
doesn't.
probably his last
He
time.
probably wants to take something next turn or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a. I think they reversed the ruling, so you don't draw two cards if you take the 9 drops in, but you do get to
The,
still take it.
yeah, the good old lineage
Mm.
ruling.
So he's gonna reverse the skills, and this guy
He's
is.
like, I'm just gonna keep him here.
Yeah, the attack isn't negated, so that
Yeah.
guy's dying. All right. I think I think David's just making the most aggressive line to try and win this turn.
He has one energy up, right? Since
One
Shenron?
energy,
Okay.
yes. Something like a forbidden power.
You swing with that pen or no? How much
You can
anybody has
no.
Final Flash? Okay, cool.
Well, there's multiple reasons why you can't. Reason number
Also
one, you have
revenge.
haze. Yes.
Yeah.
Reason number two, revenge.
You
Reason number
forget. Yeah.
three, Mikey Kabura Eunice.
Oh right.
Yeah, so it's just a multitude of reasons why we can't attack with that thing.
What are you taking here? 9 drop?
Have to.
Yeah.
But it feels bad. I
Yeah.
I think we're well, okay. Interesting choice. Yeah, forbidden power.
Yes.
It's just
Man.
that's you can't win through that. Oh, and he's taking back the swing. Okay, but now the card
Huh.
kind of
It's
reveals.
revealed. Yeah, what's going on?
That's kind of rough.
That's not good.
Yeah, if his opponent lets him, then that's fine.
Yep.
But
I would say no. I'm not, yeah.
if I showed him the card, I would be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's gonna happen regardless. But
Oh, he's swinging with it. Okay. Now Hayes. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Now it's happening.
it doesn't matter.
You still have a combo face here, right? Yeah. He
Yes.
doesn't negate. Yeah.
So you can block with anything
I'd haze it.
or haze it.
Revenge. Okay.
So this is the nicest choice because he can let it die,
Mm-hmm.
kill the pan,
Draw two,
draw two, and now his opponent can't take the 9 drop.
of course.
So maybe he didn't have a haze in hand as either. So okay, so now he commits to the big guy, but he can only attack once with it. So that'll get rid of the board and 2 cards from hand. But will that be enough? I don't think so.
No.
I think this gets blocked, leader gets arrested, and we're at square zero. That,
You can't take that out.
yeah, that one's
You can't take that out. Yeah. You can't be removed by skills, I believe.
yeah, it's unaffected
I
by
think the only
skills.
thing recently that Beerus and Champa stuff is the only thing just because he can swing it at an active. That's it.
Yeah, swinging at active mode.
Not a lot of things in
I
the
mean,
game can
Red
take it
U7,
out.
I actually like the Sin Shenron Unison from
Oh,
he's
see an
got
attack and active.
an
Yes,
attack
that's
and active.
awesome. Yeah.
He can -15 the big guy, swing over him,
Yeah.
and then when they bring out the ball, that guy's dead too. Really, really catches you up in
Hmm.
tempo against the deck. Yeah, so he can't speak as a forbidden power attack anymore.
Yeah.
And he decided to block, I believe, tap him out. It was
Yes.
like, your leader swing can't kill me.
Yeah. And now you're going into what? Turn 6?
Opponent tapped out.
Yep.
Pen has
Here we
been
go.
used. The writing's on the wall.
Yeah.
Writing's on the wall. Also, I think he has like 4 super combos in it. And 4
Does he actually?
Yeah, his Zamasu
Oh
super
my
combos.
gosh.
So,
Oh, those Samasu ones. Interesting.
yeah.
I still like the Krillins. Maybe like a 2-2
I
split.
like 2-2 split as well. That's
Yeah.
what I'm running. It's nice to be able to like perpetually lock your leader. Oh yeah, this is disgusting. I forgot that you could just take this. Tap 6. I mean, holy mama.
He's playing a dragon of a different name,
Yes. Tapping 6 to play
Yeah.
7 different dragons
which will all stand up at the end of the turn.
and will probably kill his opponent
Yes.
if that wasn't enough. Okay, so he didn't actually have too many great options, by the way. I thought he would have swung first with something, comboed a few more dragons in,
Right.
just because he gets them back for free.
Yeah, you usually see them comboing it off through the game.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like, yeah, this is gonna come back later.
exactly. I was defending for free.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so we have the 30K, the 4 drop. We have options.
Well, he also just stole the 8 drop. That thing is attacking twice, or
Right.
3 times, I'm sorry, ripping 2 cards out of the hand. It's not good news. This is not what we want to see from the other side of the table.
Just picking up his own card real quick. Oh no, it's Cheska.
Oh,
Okay, okay, okay,
stream judge.
okay.
All right.
Rough.
Absolutely. Because he would have liked a
What a
petrification,
play. What a yeah.
but he got tapped out.
And the fact that he can do that every game too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's defensive enough, but we just get there every game.
Yeah,
It's
well,
such a
he's
control.
just
Yeah,
gonna force the rest of the hand out here. See how much you got.
50, right? What is that?
No, it's much more than 50. I think we're looking at
60.
close to like 60 or 70. He comboed like two super
Oh,
combos.
he's 35. I forget he's 35.
Okay,
Yep,
so his
there it
opponent doesn't
is.
have enough, and that's the game. All
That's the
right.
game. Yep.
So let's go over here. Start cleaning up. Guys, talk about that a little bit.
Yep.
So I think you predicted the right.
I mean, yeah, it's a war of attrition.
It's
It's a war of attrition
yeah.
with Sinchan round, and it's always gonna get there. It's defensive enough early and mid game, and then later it's gonna get there. And it's
I agree.
yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely one of those decks that just applies, especially that version, applying
yeah.
the pressure, not sitting back. He's like, I'm gonna make you defend these lives early, and
Oh
then
yeah,
by turn 6 is just you're dead.
exactly.
It's not even like I win; it's you're dead.
And if I need to be aggro,
Yeah,
I can turn it up on turn 3, turn 4. Like
exactly.
I can really do a lot.
If
That's
you
the thing
leave
about
yourself
Yahoo.
open, here comes a triple striker.
Exactly.
These are 30Ks. They're not easy to defend.
And the fun thing about it is that yeah, it's a yellow deck, but it's not playing yellow that deck. It's not just playing yellow staples. It's
No.
playing like a good archetype. It's really fun to watch.